Greetings, my fellow noobs. All right, we got mail day, and then I got what's coming up next in the mail. So these are from Exotic MTG. I think it's just my monthly. You pay $5, he sends you an envelope of cards. So let's see what we got in the envelope today. I got 2 envelopes from him. I had one a while ago. I've just been saving it. So let's open these cards. We got some Ultimate Masters. Usually sends for the $5. We usually get some foils, like 1 foil and 1 rare. You know, the rare is usually bulk, but you know what? That's fine. That's totally fine. We just want to support him. That's the main thing. Just give him some money so he can keep doing what he's doing. He's making a huge community build EDH deck, and if he hits his goals for the end of the year, then he's giving it away, and it's worth like $500 easily. So, pretty sweet. Ooh, so Umbras. You can never have enough Umbras, you know. I think those are great. This we're gonna open last. That is, I did a trade with, in the Exotic MTG Discord channel. Did a trade with a feller, and he was just actually sending me cards to help out with my energy deck, my Yarok energy deck, which I'm building. And I had some cards that he wanted, so we just did a little trade, but he was sending them for free. So you never know. He's got a great community over in the Discord channel. So I recommend Sublime Archangel. I don't recommend Sublime Archangel, but I recommend checking the Discord out, meeting people that just love the game. They help with decks and all sorts of different things. Wall of Reverence. There we go. You may gain life to the power of target creature you control. Well, sometimes you control like a 100 creature. Sometimes it just happens. And sometimes that is really fun to do. Sleight of Hand, Mage Ring. Cool. Well, thank you. And Tarlan Sky Summoner. Thank you for that, Exotic. You are a kind, generous human being. And thank you to the person, you know who you are, that sent me these things. Oh my goodness. We got a bunch. Most of the stuff is going to be from Kaladesh and Aether. So great packaging, sir. A+ for that. So let's just go through some of these. So Yarok, when ETBs, basically it's a Panharmonicon on your commander. So the goal of the deck, and we're going to do a full deck tech, kind of go through it. It's pretty budgetary, in my opinion. I mean, unless you throw Doubling Season, which is like half the deck cost. So, but, I mean, we're wanting to get energy counters, and then we want to use those energy counters. So, when it enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy. That's 2, 3. So, I mean, we're already at 10. Thriving Rhino, Aether Herder, Llanowar Elves. You gotta have your mana. High Sphere Infusion, High Spire, sorry, not Sphere. So this, you put this on Iskron Scepter, right? Then you got Giant Growth plus Energy Counter. Boom, baby. Search your library for basically reveal it, put in your hand, then shuffle your library, you get 2 energy. So for this 1 sorcery, again, you could put that on a stick. Iskron Scepter. There you go. Energy. Negate. Can never have too many negates. Energy. Tatiova Bethnic Druid. Man, thank you for sending me these. This is great. So, obviously, ETB triggers. Every time a land comes in, you control, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Or 2 cards, 2 life. It's great. More energy. Confiscation Coop. Leviathan. Man, thank you for all these cards. Okay, whenever you get 1 or more energy counter, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. That means not only are you getting energy counters, but with this card is you are buffing up all your creatures. So we can, I mean, it's kind of offset, but if you got Doubling Season or Hardened Scales or something, then you're going to be adding more +1/+1 counters. So this one is whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you get 2 energy. So that's great. And then it deals damage to target player. Deadlock Trap. When it enters battlefield, you get 2. So you're going to get 4. And then pay on energy, tap target creature or planeswalker. Its activated abilities can't be activated this turn. So that's more of an activation shutdown. Again, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you get an energy counter. Now, add this with maybe we might throw in like the explore mechanic. So whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you're exploring. So think about the value, and you can do this for very cheap. So Tatyova doesn't cost much. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you're going to get 2 energy counters. You're going to get 2 life. You're going to draw 2 cards, and whatever else you can throw in there. Oh, it's going to explore twice if you want. Reclamation Sage. You're going to destroy 2 target artifacts for enchantment. So this is just value town, and this is where you're going to get into the stuff. So you're going to pay, let's see, 3, 6, 8 energy, create a 6/6 colorless beast artifact creature token. Okay. I just had Evolve Wings and the Aether Hub. So we're going to add a bunch of cards to Yarok. I got a bunch sitting over here. So we're probably going to do District Guide. We're probably going to do Retreat to kind of do the Evolution Sage. We're going to do Aether Sphere Harvester. And some of these cards I already had. I forgot to take them off. So we're going to do a bunch of, Bloom Tender, Kira's Dambreaker, a lot of these things that are going to help on the ETB. So it's going to be a really fun deck. So we're going to go through it. Probably going to do... Yeah, I got a bunch of these cards just sitting there burgoing, because what I've learned is there's a bunch of 3-drop... 3-drop guys like District Guide that are going to come help you get a bunch of lands into your hand. So if you have burgoing down there, so whenever any opponent plays a land, you may choose a land card from your hand and put that into play. That's going to be great. So we're going to do that deck tech as soon as I start sleeving it up and start getting some, figuring out exactly what I'm going to take out. And what I'm going to do first off is have more. Oh, we got more. Oh my gosh. Totally Dimir Cluegate, Cluestone, Golgari Locket, Dimir Locket. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. K. So I appreciate that. I appreciate this. You're awesome. But we're going to take a look at that. We're going to see, first of all, we're going to throw a lot of energy in there, see how much energy we can get, and then we're going to add our counter spells and add our, maybe take some things out that don't work and kind of add our main cards. But first, we want to see how much energy we can get, how much we can pump out, and what we can do with that. All right, next thing. We won this on eBay today. So we won a bunch of loose cards, and we won all these packs. Fallen Empire, 4th edition, Ice Age, starter deck, Ice Age pack, Chronicles pack, Homelands pack, and the total was $127 I paid since I had some eBay bucks. So we're going to go through those loose cards when we get them. They're all old school. I mean, some of them just are garbage, Homelands stuff, but you never know. I saw Basalt Monolith in there, which is always fun to have. And that's going to be my next video, probably, is when this ever comes in the mail. We're going to crack that. We're going to go through it. We're going to add up, trying to get better at editing these, but, I kind of suck at that. Kind of like the raw thing. We'll add the total and the card list down in the description below when that's done. But thank you again, Mr. K. Thank you again, Mr. Exotic MTG. You guys have a wonderful day, and go have some fun.